One bada boom. Okay.
Something in Japanese.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Is that the first thing people are gonna hear on the podcast?
Huh? What happened?
What? I'm very confused as to what's happening.
I'm
We
listening
just
to
started
Japanese music while
recording.
killing people.
We just started this
Wait,
bullshit.
okay, start.
We
So
just
I'm assuming you
started.
started the recording?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, we're recording
fuck.
now. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone.
Yo, the podcast.
You sound so
I
dead,
you say
John.
you say one racial word.
I am. Don't worry.
John.
Podcast.
Oh.
It's okay.
John,
No,
what's
it's-
wrong?
John, what's wrong?
It's okay. Don't worry about
John.
me.
John.
boy.
Alright, you know what?
Well,
I'll get this all taken into my hands again. Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast. It's Alex here. Today we have a special guest, John.
A new
Today
we are
member.
But we're also joined by Blue, of course, me, obviously. I'm always here. Isaac's back from taking his hour-long shift.
Hello, shit.
And, yeah. In case you guys want to know who John is, if you remember in our last episode, I was talking about a person that liked me. That would be John.
I'm her tier 3 simp.
Yep.
Oh my god. That's yourself.
So,
I'm the tier 3 sip.
there we go.
There we
We're-
go.
We actually have topics this episode.
Instead
For
of the
once,
ramble
I'm
day
guessing
with me
once.
raping my mic.
I mean, we had topics the first episode. Just not anything after that.
The first topic of today, I believe, is John's intro. So, John, introduce yourself,
Yeah,
and we won't bother that bullshit.
Hi, my name is John. Thank you, Isaac. Hi, my name is John. I'm 17. I live in Michigan, and I am big PC gamer boy.
Oh no.
I'm big PC. Yes.
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 That is all I have to say.
Okay, so horror stories. Jump right into it. Isaac wanted
Let's
this
get
one.
right into the news. We're not
Isaac,
gonna
get the
talk about it.
fuck off of
Let's
mute.
get
Please don't copyright us. I'm sorry.
Isaac, get the fuck off mute before I beat your ass.
Anyone got- Are we talking about
trying to
horror
figure out-
stories that have happened to us?
I'm like playing this. My character is like slicing this naked dude's head off.
You're weird.
I had a ghost throw my phone at my head.
Oh.
Maybe that was just yourself.
Oh.
I don't think it was myself due to the fact that my phone was across the room and I was sleeping.
Maybe it was a sibling.
I was living alone at the time, and both of my siblings are older than me and don't live with me.
Aww.
I see.
And my parents were sleeping upstairs at the time.
Ah.
I don't have any paranormal
Wait, can my
stories.
PC run VR? Hold on, wait. If this PC can run VR, I'm going to nut.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh,
My
also,
laptop can run
we
VR.
forgot to mention this again. If this channel's 15 plus, if you don't like it, get the fuck out.
We
Well-
despise children and will beat the fuck out of you.
Let me yeet the children off the roof real quick.
Yes.
You know, this is really funny considering all of you are younger than me.
Shut up.
Shut up, King.
All of you are children compared to me.
Yeah, you're like in your 20s. Lol, what are you doing talking to children?
Ooh.
Oh my god, hey, shut the fuck up, John.
Shut
Cry
the
me a
fuck up,
river.
John.
Oh, there you are.
John, you rat bastard.
I wouldn't put
Yeah, I
John
know
as a
that.
guest, though. Because he has access to the group chat.
What shall you do about it?
Call you a bitch?
Yeah,
call him one
I
of our
already know I
bitches.
am. So what's that gonna do to me?
Just call him
Oh,
one of our
no.
bitches. He has access to
Love
the
you,
group
John.
chat.
No, John, you can't be a bitch because Blue and I are the bitches.
Why not? You're mean.
Take him under our
Absolutely.
wing.
No, you
Damn
see,
it.
you see, I'm the man whore.
Well, we already have the man
Alright.
whore. This,
So does anyone have horror stories or?
I don't really have horror stories. I can Isaac can talk about his, and I can talk about the one where like I thought it was a horror story, but it was my PC literally tripping a breaker in my circuit box.
Oh.
Isaac, you go first.
Oh, I'm allowed to talk? Okay. While I get like eaten by these naked people, I'm just gonna sit here and speak. Well, yeah, like these naked people are like running after me, trying to eat my soul out. Okay, so basically, the horror story I'm talking about is I walked into the kitchen. Right, it was 3 a.m. There was no food in the refrigerator.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I swear, I was so scared. Like,
my
it
God.
shriveled down my spine. Damn.
You got a shrivel? You got a shrivel down your
I had
spine.
a shrivel down my spine. There was no food.
Isaac, you are the reincarnation of Grizzy, I swear to God.
No more food.
No more food.
Isaac, you are the
Yeah, that's a
reincarnation of Grizzy, I swear.
Oh yeah, I can't really hang my.
I'm getting like 50 TikTok.
I heard it.
I
Okay.
am back. All right, so whose turn is that for a horror story?
Yours, John.
I don't really have any horror stories, but like I said, I can tell. I can talk about the time recently where my PC tripped a breaker in my circuit box.
Sure. If it was scary,
So-
I guess.
It was actually really scary because it's never
Okay.
happened before, so I thought something literally like paranormal happened.
Oh.
So we're setting up my PC, and I tried to hook it up into my previous all-in-one. It only has an HDMI. Okay, so if you're not a nerd, leave the podcast and then come back in like 20 minutes or like maybe 10 because it's not going to take that long. It only has an HDMI out, not an HDMI in. So we tried to hook it up into my PC or one of my TV's HDMI ports. As soon as we plugged it in, when I say every single thing in my room shut off, I mean it. Like everything just went and just died. It's like, oh, that's a thing that happens. So we went down to the circuit box and actually like flipped the switch back over, and we did that. I lost count at around 8 times, and we finally just said, okay, we're gonna leave it until I get a new monitor, and which I did. And dab on the haters. I'm rich and you're not. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Do we have any other horror
The
stories?
power of the hentai protagonist. What?
Jesus
Can I
fucking
tell, like, the
Christ.
haunted the story about my school?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, so little fun fact about me: I'm a theater kid, right?
Mhm.
So
Kind of called it.
the night of one of our performances that I was in, we found out from a teacher that our school, in fact, was haunted. Because she was the teacher that had worked there the longest, so she knows exactly why.
Oh.
Oh.
And me and my friends, we were very stupid, and decided to... Because my one friend likes to carry around a Ouija board wherever she goes. We decided to fuck with the Ouija board.
Oh no.
Understandable.
So, I think like maybe 10, 15 years ago, there was a school shooting at my school, and they're so-called their students that roam the second floor, like their spirits,
Mm-hmm.
and we were like, you know what? Let's go to the second floor and fuck with them. And
Oh,
That was
you're
the-
mean.
that was the dumbest decision we made, because that night, like, only my friends and I were, like, having things thrown at us. Like, we'll be backstage waiting for our cue, and will get thrown at us, and no one's around.
Ah.
And the thing that was thrown at us isn't there.
Oh.
Like, it didn't exist.
Oh.
To the point where, like,
Pretty
one of our
spooky.
friends started having panic attacks because of it.
Mm.
Hello!
Hello, Zach. Zach is here now.
Welcome, Zach.
Oh god, he's
We're
here.
doing good.
He's here. Means another banner. Oh boy.
Why are naked people running after me?
Jesus!
Alright.
Okay.
Welcome, Zach. In case you're wondering, this is John. He's going to be part of our podcast today.
And maybe for more, because he has access to the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
Zach,
hey Zach, you got any haunted stories you'd like to tell us?
Haunted stories?
horror stories?
Like
I
horror
like
stories.
paranormal instances.
No, I did not have any horror stories.
You don't have any paranormal experiences?
Oh, paranormal experiences.
That's what
yeah,
we're
but
talking
not
about.
Horror.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally what the horror stories were. We were literally talking about paranormal experiences.
Well, mine wasn't horror. It was my granddaddy. I thought it came to me in a dream, but in the dream he told me to get dressed and we're gonna go for a walk. And when I woke up, I was wearing the same exact stuff I was literally wearing in the dream. Now I went to bed with just shorts on that night.
Oh.
I woke up with my shoes, my boot, like everything on.
Huh.
Oh. That's
That... Okay.
That's suspicious.
interesting.
That's suspicious.
That's
weird.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we're
So
done
you
with...
think I had a paranormal experience?
I think you just
I mean, that's
had-
definitely clairvoyancy. It's pretty paranormal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it
Because I
counts.
remember what I wore last night in bed because I wore just shorts because I just got a shower.
Mm. Well...
Woke up, not even covered up. I was just I had my boots on, my pants, my shirt. I looked like I was ready to go to town.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
But the last thing I remember about that dream is I turned around, I looked at my granddaddy. I said, "Are you gonna come in the room so we could talk some more?" He said, "I can't. You're about to wake up, and I gotta go." I said, "What do you mean about to wake up?" He said, "Don't worry about it." And all of a sudden, when I lay down, I wake up.
Shit.
Oh.
I mean, there is this thing. Not many people believe it, but a lot of people believe that there's a way to shift realities.
Yes, I've
Yes.
heard about that.
I believe in that because, like, I've heard a lot of this stuff happening, and
I've done it on accident many times.
like, I've heard a lot of this stuff happening, and like, I believe it at a certain extent. I believe some people do lie about it sometimes, but I believe a lot of people it does happen to. I believe in ghosts, spirits, and aliens.
So them fucking aliens, dude.
Yeah, this is coming. You can ask King and I about the. Well, King knows more than I do, but
I believe in
Isaac, I
aliens.
swear to fucking God.
About what?
Like,
I don't know if you've worked with reality shifting, but
I swear to God, I believe in aliens because, like, there's no way that we're the only people in this whole universe, and the universe is infinite. You know, they actually, like, I think, like, last month, they actually explained that, aliens are real. The government has. They released like, files.
I mean, judging by like the security breach of like the whole thing at the Capitol, I feel like it'd be really easy to get into Area 51.
True.
Like, why else would they have Area 51 for not aliens?
But the difference between Area 51 and the Capitol is in area, like, if you try to get near Area 51, they will shoot you. No. Technically,
But what if you go under Area 50?
So,
Oh.
it's like a video.
What
that
if
Mr.
we
Beast
are
did.
in Area 51 and they don't want us getting out?
Hear me? It's like a video that Mr. Beast did. You could go near Area 51, but you just can't go
into it.
in it. Like, you can't enter it, but you can go near it.
Can we talk about
Alright,
the kid
Mr.
getting her
Beast-
to run behind the news reporter?
Yes. But, like, Mr. Beast literally touched the fucking gate. He just did not go in it. He touched the gate and then backed away. And the sniper on their location the entire time.
Mm.
Oh, I believe it. And they also had a camera that was staring him down the whole time.
Oh shit.
This chicken do be good though. All right, nah, I actually gotta go take my shit.
Chicken
I'll be
Peanut.
back.
Anybody
Oh,
else
I
just
swear to
believe in
God.
really
Please
weird
don't take
government
it.
conspiracy theories? Y'all believe
I'm
in,
sorry.
Hurry the fuck up.
y'all believe in government conspiracy theories?
Man fucking
Yes.
left.
In some, others
Like
I
I
feel are a little
like
bit
they
far-fetched.
entertain me. I don't believe them. They just entertain me.
See, my dad believes in them. Like, so my dad randomly comes in the house. He looks at me. He says, "Son, we're gonna have to get locked and loaded and ready." I said, "Why?" He said, "The government, now that Joe Biden got in, they're gonna start bombing America, one by one, every state. So
My
this
Lord.
goes into the apocalypse." I looked at him and said, "Dad, you think we have the money for that many nuclear weapons? We're in debt so much, with so much money.
Like 30 trillion, or 30 to 60 trillion.
There is no way we have that much money to have the expense for all them bombs."
We can officially title this episode
Isaac is
Isaac's
taking a
an
shit
hour
for.
long shit. I'm just
Hey.
saying.
Basically.
But then again, Isaac's still my buddy, because me and him talked about murder together.
And
You
I've
guys
known
are
him
so
longer
good.
than most of y'all, so.
My God.
I mean, he's just my buddy because I barely know him, but me and him just randomly got in VC one day, just started talking about murder and
Yeah.
what we did to people.
That's Isaac's personality though.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense.
So
Just murder.
Just murder.
so
Derp a derp.
let's-
Why am I
let's-
off the
let's-
edge?
Let's try going back on topic real quick.
What's the topic?
Drug stories.
Drug
Oh,
stories.
drug
Oh,
stories.
Isaac's gonna miss this
That's
topic.
fun. See, the worst drug I ever did, well, at least to my knowledge, was weed. But then again, I was smoking some weed that was laced with meth.
Oh God.
So, next thing I know, I got so fucking high, I blacked out, and I woke up butt naked on my friend's roof.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
It's like a stereotypical drugged out story, honestly. But like, it's so true. Like, it could happen to literally anyone.
I woke up literally butt naked. I called him. I said, "Hey, can you help me find my pants?" He said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm on the roof." He said, "How the fuck did you get on the roof? We don't have a ladder." I said, "Don't ask me. I'm
Don't
scared."
ask me. I don't know. Don't
So
hug me.
he-
I'm scared.
So he literally threw my pants onto the roof. I put them on and I just jumped down to a trampoline that I saw.
Oh wow.
Mm.
What if you? Did you like bounce up there?
I have no idea.
I'd do some shit like that. Just
'Cause-
jump on the trampoline to get on the roof.
All I know is he had a trampoline, and I don't remember that whole night.
Okay.
My
Oh, no.
favorite story that I do remember is we hotboxed his whole garage.
Mm.
That was a fun night.
Honestly, I think first time I got high was definitely an experience because when I first got high, I also got crossfaded
Oh.
with alcohol,
Oh.
See,
and my friend and I decided, hey, since we're both fucked up, let's bleach my hair and dye it pink. The pink was atrocious. My hair was yellow before we put the pink in. And
So-
if I recall correctly, we probably made out a couple times. I don't remember.
Oh.
This was like 2 summers ago.
Ah!
Like cause like
What
My
an
friend-
interesting story!
my friend wasn't as like messed up as I was because I took a lot more hits. But I honestly don't remember that night except for the fact that I woke up in the morning with pink hair.
my favorite night ever is the first time I ever got high. I was sitting there smoking, and my cousin's boyfriend looks at me and says, "Hey, you want to get my dog high too?"
Oh my god.
I looked,
Not the
I looked at
dog.
him. I looked at him and said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, my dog smokes with me all the time. It's funny to watch him just run around."
He got the
Yes.
zoomies.
Okay.
I feel like that's animal abuse to a certain extent.
I was just looking at him and said, "Nah, bro. I think I'm just gonna save this for me." He said, "Well, screw it. I'll get my dog high." He started blowing weed smoke in his face.
I think the only get your dog high is if they're in excruciating amounts of pain and you don't have anything else to do. That's the only time I think it's okay.
Yeah. Whenever he got his dog high, that was the last time I smoked with him.
For me, I haven't smoked for 2 years until New Year's. And first time I actually smoked weed was, I think it was like in Missouri with my mom. She was an asshole. And it wasn't one of the greatest times either. So it kind of just happened.
I remember, I was high one day, and I was driving down the road too. I was driving, and we were smoking at the same time, and my friend just rolled. I mean, he just rolled that blunt. He was ready to light it up, and all of a sudden we see blue lights behind us.
Oh.
Oh,
So
no.
I pull over. Cop pulls over too. He looked at me and said, "Son, can you roll down the window for me?" I said, "No, sir." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because you're going to get so high right now." I had to admit that, cop, I was smoking weed.
That's the right, but you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Don't ever lie to an officer.
Oh, I admitted. And he said, "Do you have any more weed on you?" I said, "We just got this one blunt." And not knowing, my friend had another 8 ounces in his backpack. So when I said we just had this one blunt, it was to my knowledge.
Yeah.
So we gave him the blunt, and he looked at me. He said, "Well, if you follow behind me, I'll just let y'all go home. Y'all can sleep this off, and just don't do this shit again." I said,
Right.
"Yes, sir. Yes, sir." He said, "You're just 2 stupid kids." I was 16 at the time.
Which is true.
So,
Was this
don't ever
before or after
joke
weed
about
was
it.
legalized?
oh, weed's not legalized in Alabama.
Oh.
Oh. Sucks for you.
Yeah, it's completely legal here.
So, it's pretty goddamn illegal in Alabama. The only thing that's legal in Alabama is CBD.
Well, that's fair.
Mm.
So,
Fair.
yeah.
So, if does anyone else have any more stories? Because I kind of like to share my experience with almost overdosing on pain pills.
We can
Zach wasn't
save-
here for me. Okay, so
yeah.
my medical record shows that I have a long history of muscle spasms, especially in my back. To the point where, like, I will like cripple over and like lose my breath from how much pain I'm in. So they
Yeah.
provided me with this prescription. I forget the name of the prescription, but it's like really, it's almost like a really high dose painkiller to like especially relax, like a muscle relaxer. And you know how muscle relaxers work? They like make you really, really, really tired. And the strength of what they are, I took. Like if I take 2, I'm out for the rest of the day, if not the rest of the night. And I was just like, it was a really bad day for muscle spasms, and I took 2 last night, and apparently those 2 were supposed to last me for like 12 hours, I think. And I took another 2 set of painkillers, or I took 2 pills from another set of painkillers, and my grandparents were on the way, and I had no idea of this. Apparently, when they picked me up, I was sleeping, and in the car, I was like just slurring all of my words, and I was just like my movements were slow. I looked really, really tired, and they were like, "Okay, you're going to sit on this ottoman, and you're gonna sleep this off." when I say I slept for about 8 hours, I'm not kidding. Actually, I don't even remember. I think it was somewhere between the vicinity of 2 and 8. I'm not sure. But all I know is I fell asleep.
All I remember is when I was 14 years old, all my friends were smoking weed at 14. I was not. I was always terrified. So they looked at me and said, "Hey, Zach, what's the worst drug you ever did?" I said, Zofran. That's a sleeping pill.
Yeah, that basically just honks you out, yeah.
I said, yeah, Zofran. They said, wait, really? Now,
Come on, bump this meth with us.
now the worst, now at 19 years old, the worst drug I've ever did was Xanax.
Oh.
I've heard Xanny, like, honestly, whoever's watching this, do not do Xannies.
Please do not.
If you lose control on Xannies, it will ruin your life, and people that you buy it from, you will buy it from literally everybody. If they say they have it, you will buy it from them. And
Just don't do it.
If they're an unreliable dealer, they could possibly spike it, and you could literally overdose from a small, like they could spike it with ketamine or like horse tranquilizer and kill you instantly. That's what happened to Lil Peep. His Xanax was spiked with horse tranquilizer. If I'm not mistaken.
See, I only done it once. I didn't like what happened to me, so I'd never done it again.
My boyfriend wants to have me try LSD on his birthday.
No.
See,
No.
okay, any like kids that's watching this, like 15-year-old kids that we allow.
We already made a disclaimer that some shit was already fucking gonna be fucked.
No, I'm saying, don't do drugs. That's hard.
Don't make our mistake.
Literally, if we're gonna encourage any drug use, weed. That's literally it.
Weed is the only thing I would condone.
Because there's either going to be two things that happen to you. You're either going to sleep like a baby,
or get
you're
hungry
going
as
to
fuck.
eat all night.
I got both. Like, I
make
got
sure your food
greened
is stocked
out.
up in your house.
I got greened out yesterday.
You got what?
Greened out, basically when you smoke weed and you to the point that you can't smoke anymore.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that
My
happened
boyfriend
to me
did that to
whenever
me.
I looked at my friends one time. I said, "Dude, this is gonna be the last time I smoke because I got a job that they drug test me every week."
Oh.
Right.
So I looked at them and said, "Guys, this is gonna be the last time I smoke." It's like they looked at me and said, "All right, bet." They looked at me and said, "We're gonna green you out tonight." My friend whipped out a bong. We had a gravity bong. We had about 4 blunts and about 5 joints.
Oh,
I
that
hope no
sounds like...
cops watch this.
Oh.
And they told me they're gonna green me out until I'm throwing up smoking.
I don't
said,
throw up
"Why?"
when I
I said,
smoke.
I said, because that's a good way to quit smoking. You don't want to do it after that.
Mm-mm.
Hey, guess what?
Well,
I haven't got high since then.
I once got extremely like high off of hospital meds.
Oh.
So, I usually have a very high pain tolerance,
Mhm.
except when it came to my appendicitis.
Oh.
So after my doctors noticed, after I woke up from surgery, I was already out of it because of the stuff they put me under with. But I was in so much pain that on top of that, they gave me morphine. More morphine than I...
No.
I was like, before my nurse left, she was like, how many incisions do you have? And I knew it was 3, but my dumbass put up 4 fingers and said 2.
Dope.
And like my face was swollen, and like my friend called me after my surgery, like before I passed out, and she has so many screenshots and like videos of me saying the most stupid shit because I, for the life of me, could not form a sentence correctly.
Now that shit that the dentist put you on, whatever they put you down to take out
Laughing
teeth,
gas.
that's some shit that'll hit hard.
Right.
I used to be addicted to Percocet when I was 17. I broke my arm and I was addicted to Percocet because it was helping me with the pain.
Mm.
And
There he
then
is.
I kept taking it and taking it and taking it, and Isaac, are you done shitting?
Or are you on the shitter?
He probably is shitting.
What the fuck? Okay. Isaac, drug story.
Isaac probably has a lot.
Yeah, probably. Knowing him, yes, he does. He does.
Isaac sounds like he's been through some shit.
He does.
If we're talking about drug stories, I have a shit ton.
We're talking about just
Oh,
plain
no.
drug stories. I got crossfaded on New Year's too. Fucking damn
Because
it.
like one time,
Isaac disappeared.
there was one time when I was drunk and a guy put his hands on a woman.
There we
So
go.
I kicked his knee out from under him. Hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Mhm.
But did y'all hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay, I kicked his knee out from under him and put a switchblade to his mouth. It told him I was
As
gonna
you
make him look like.
should.
Cause like you're not supposed to hit a woman now.
You
Come on.
never put your hands on a
Wait,
woman.
who hit a woman?
This
One
one
of
guy.
Zach's
that-
friends.
Dude, that's how you
Stop
I
yelling,
was-
Ivan!
He was not. He was not my friend. He was just a random guy at a bar. Oh yeah, this bar you can get in whenever you're 17.
No, that's fun.
I'm guessing that's like a few hours away
that's
from me.
pretty unreasonable. Hey, can you tell me the name of the bar? Totally not for future reference.
Yeah, totally not for like.
Totally not for future reference.
It's in Troy. It's called.
Just text it in chat. Text it in
Yeah,
chat
just
because we
text
don't
it,
need
bro.
it. We
That
don't
makes
need
so
it
much more
going out
sense.
into
Yes. Yep, we really don't.
the. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll text it in the chat. Do any of y'all live in Alabama?
I live
No.
close.
No,
I live a few hours away.
No.
Close.
I'm
I'm-
very, very close.
Me and
Okay, then
Isaac
I
are
can
like by
text it.
borders.
Yeah.
Okay, I can text it in the chat and they'll allow y'all in the bar.
Yeah.
And they will put a stamp on your hand, but if the bartenders don't see it at first, they just say, "All right, what's your tab?"
What's
Go
your
into the bathroom, wash it off, or go in with like,
You
glue
ain't
on the back of your hand,
you ain't even gotta wash it off.
Peel
I
it
never
off.
wash mine off.
peel it off.
I never even washed
Free
mine off. It
drinks,
just stayed on my
motherfucker.
hand the whole night. I was still drinking.
I haven't used that before. I just watch a lot of TikTok.
Oh.
But yeah, I put a switchblade to his throat. I mean, not to the throat, to his mouth, and told him I would make him look like the Joker.
All right, that sounds awesome.
Can I tell you guys about my impulsive purchase I made?
Your,
what
big
happened to
freaking thing
Isaac's
of
drug
boba.
story? What happened to Isaac's
I bought a
drug story?
7-pound bucket of popping boba.
Oh my
You
know,
god.
Alex
know
has no
this.
monetary control.
I know
Hang on,
this.
how much was this purchase?
$23.
I made a $60 purchase just for an Itachi costume.
I made a $35.
I made a $300 purchase because I was mad.
Oh.
Just because, just like, fuck you, I'm mad. Here's
I made a
$300.
$480 purchase because I wanted to marry my fiance.
In total,
Well,
I
that-
You had a
spent about
reason.
$100.
You had a
That's
reason.
had a reason.
I did it for fun.
In total,
I'm
what
still
did-
trying to figure out if it was because I was lonely.
Isaac, I'm just wondering what you buy.
I impulse
I
bought.
honestly don't know. I honestly forgot.
You forgot what you bought.
All I know is I bought it and then the card declined.
Oh.
The most purchase I've ever made was $120, and it was for like whips and chains.
Oh,
That's amazing.
The weirdest
Oh, the cage,
impulse.
that's what I bought.
The
Alright, yeah.
cage.
Yeah, I'm very kinky, so like I bought whips, chains,
I have a
and
cage
handcuffs.
with I wish.
He has a cage.
I want a cage, but I want to put a stripper pole in it.
Oh no.
I also
What in the actual fuck?
oh guys, let's talk about childhood injuries.
What happened to
Yeah.
Isaac's drug story?
Oh, okay. So if we're on the If we're on the
Oh.
topic,
I was run over when I was 3 years old, and put a
Oh.
hammer in the back of my head when I was 8, and also drug by the bus when I was 12.
I was gonna say I'm gonna make the bold statement in the podcast I'm in with the other guys. I have the most broken bones out of everybody here.
But
I'm
then
gonna
again,
think that-
do I win if I was run over when I was 3?
well, yes, in the pain factor and like what the hell factor. Like obviously you win, but
Guess who ran me over?
Your parents.
your
My
ex.
aunt. My aunt.
A
I had
family member of
You
some
really
sort.
think I had an ex-girlfriend that could drive when I was 3 years old?
Yes.
Boy be getting hose.
I mean, I was a cute-ass kid. I was a fat-ass kid, but I was a cute-ass kid.
If John has the most broken bones, I feel like I might have the most mouth scars. I could be wrong.
Wait, the most battle scars?
The most amount
I
of
have scars
Yeah,
all over
no,
me.
I have the most battle scars.
How?
I don't fucking know. I play Minecraft.
I have scars all over my body from where because when I was run over, I had third-degree burns everywhere, and also I had hernia surgery whenever I was 13.
Alright, that's awesome.
I had a lot of shit happen to me. in
I had a lot of
my young
casual
years.
injuries.
All right. So how much time do we have? How long are we willing to make this episode if I was to talk about some of my childhood experiences of
I don't
injuries?
know how long we've been
Okay.
recording.
Before that, what disorders does everybody have?
Huh?
Because I have PTSD, ADD, and ADHD.
PTSD, ADD, ADHD, I have personality disorder, and I think another thing I forgot. But yeah.
I'm just stupid.
What?
I'm just
What's a
stupid.
disorder wherever you fight with your conscience about doing
Is that
actual...
schizophrenia or intrusive thoughts?
Okay, I think I have...
Intrusive thinking.
Okay, then I have that, because I always fight with my conscience about doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
PTSD, intrusive thinking, fucking depression, anxiety, PTSD, I think I mentioned that. Unforgetful as fuck.
Yeah. And I think
And I'm
everybody
tired.
in this chat is unforgiveful.
I mean,
And undiagnosed
so is it my
Tourette's.
turn?
Yes.
Alright, so I have 3 different types of depression. I have clinical depression, I have severe depression, I have, what's it called? Let's see, clinical? Oh, sorry. No, I have 2 different types of depression. I got clinical and I got severe. I'm manic depressive, which also means which means I'm bipolar. I have anger issues, OCD, ADHD, anxiety, PTSD, intrusive thinking, and what was the cherry on top?
Stress tics.
Well, yeah. So I would. What was
Isn't
the...
that like I don't
Oh,
wanna say disease.
It's like an undiagnosed
I have
Tourette's.
EDS is a disease. King and I both share.
I
and,
have DID.
But the last but not least, I have a dissociative disorder.
So, I think we have a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why my exes call me a basket case.
You're not a basket.
But I call you adorable.
Like
Sorry,
a-
everybody.
Hey!
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
You're
Sorry.
not a basket case. You just like to have fun. Okay, now time for the childhood trauma stories from Alex.
Oh boy. Alright.
Starting with Alex.
So, I've always, all throughout my childhood, I've always hit my head on literally everything.
Makes sense.
Once when I
That's
was
fucked
2 years
up.
old, I climbed out of my, instead of being dropped on my head by my parents, I dropped myself on my head. I
Oh.
climbed out of my crib and took a dive out of it,
Oh.
head first.
Oh.
When you were
Um,
suicidal even when you were a baby.
Due to my EDS and POTS, since my equilibrium is off, I constantly fell into door frames, smacking my head first.
Oh.
Because when you're a child, for some reason, your head's the biggest thing. Let's see, when I was... what age was it? Oh, when I was about 8 or 9, I got smacked in the head with a can. While running down at maybe 5 miles per hour down a shopping aisle, going towards my mom. My mom whips around with the can and gets smacked right into the forehead. I have a scar there.
So your
Because
mom
of
made
it.
the Twisted Tea video.
Yeah, pretty much. I ended up having my forehead.
god.
I had to get my forehead glued shut.
Oh.
That's
Because
not
of it.
very good.
Glued.
Let's see, I have to physically look at my body to remember any. Oh, when I was about 5, I've fallen off of my bike at least 6 times. So I have about 4 scars between each of my knees. I have 2 scars on one elbow. Because I'm a very clumsy person.
I can vouch.
I have a scar on the back of my thigh from almost getting my thigh completely ripped to shreds. I currently have back problems, not because of my EDS, but due to the fact that when I was about 6 or 7, I had a really tall porch. I'm pretty sure I told this last episode, I don't remember. But I decided to go down the steps while they were slippery. I slid all the way down the stairs on my back. Those stairs were wooden, mind you. My back was shredded up.
You didn't
You
talk
didn't.
about that last episode. All we
No.
did was
No, I
talk about
didn't.
stupid shit.
We talked about
Yeah,
stupid shit.
But my back was shredded up and everything. Let's see, what other scars do I have? Oh, I have the scars from my appendicitis. A lot of my scars have actually healed. From, like, you know, getting injured. But, let's see. Oh, let's hope my parents never find this podcast until I'm out of the house. I have a scar on my chest due to trying to remove a hickey.
Huh.
How
Because
were
the
you
dress
trying
I
to
had to
do
wear.
it?
So I looked up a whole bunch of things, like using a toothbrush to circulate.
Yeah.
I ended up rubbing my skin raw. So the hickey went away. But now I have a scar on my chest.
Great. That's great.
So,
Let's see, what else? Oh, I don't think this episode's the time because I feel like this could be a completely other thing where we just have an episode of triggering things going on.
yeah.
Because I can't talk about any of my other scars
Okay.
without triggering people.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
funny.
sorry, I just remembered 2 stories due to the fact that I just looked at my mouth. So, when I was about 9 years old, I got jealous of my cousin having my sister's attention. Because my sister never gave me attention. Ever.
Mm.
So, my dumbass decided, hey, I'm gonna do a dance trick that I can't do. And when I tried it, I went face first and busted my lip. So now my lower lip is uneven, and one side is raised up than the other. And then, when I was 6, I don't have pain receptors or like tasting on the tip of my tongue due to the fact that I bit it almost completely off and had to get my tongue screwed together. Because I've always been friends with guys more than girls because I've always had gay panic. So my friends and I decided we would charge at each other with yoga balls.
You stated this in the first episode.
I was going against my friend's brother, who was bigger than me, and I didn't hear him ask if I wanted to switch yoga balls since he had the bigger one, and I was much smaller than him. So I was just like, let's go! And we charged at each other, and I went flying backwards. Not only did I sustain a head injury, but I bit through my tongue.
I feel bad for laughing.
I've also
I don't.
been given concussions in my school hallways because people smash my head into walls.
Oh.
Oh.
I've sustained many
That sounds
concussions.
unhealthy.
And so, my doctors have told me that I may or may not have tinnitus. Great.
Great.
Add to the list of health problems I have.
You wanna hear a funny story though?
Sure.
So, me and one of my exes, after we got done doing the nasty, I walk out in my room, so she and my mom is standing there, waiting for us to walk out. And all my mom sees is my back bloody because how bad she scratched me.
Oh.
Hickeys all down her body, like on her thighs and everywhere. Chain marks on her wrist.
Oh.
And a
Maybe
collar
this
mark,
episode will be 17 plus.
and a collar mark around her throat.
Yeah. Wait, Isaac is 16.
What?
He was part of the conversation. He doesn't count.
Isaac is 16.
Isaac is
We'll do 16
fine.
plus.
Yeah,
then.
16.
Child.
Isaac is fine. He's
Isaac is
amazing.
Isaac has the mental age of a 2-year-old. The fuck?
But then again, he's as horny as a 18-year-old.
More like a fucking 20-year-old.
Wait, I heard what?
No,
what about
he's
me,
horny
Blue?
like a
What about me,
teenage
Blue?
boy.
What'd you say about me, Blue?
He's as horny as a boy just finally figured out what his penis does. It's like, I'm gonna use this every night.
Yep, that's pretty much Isaac in a nutshell.
But yeah, my mom looked at me, she said, so y'all had fun? I said, what'd you hear? She said, I heard the bed hitting the wall more than anything.
Oh.
I said, oh.
Can I talk about the funniest injury I sustained on someone else?
Huh.
On accident?
Go ahead.
So, I don't mind getting tickled anymore, but like up until my freshman year, I hated getting tickled. And so, my mother and I had warned my ex numerous times, if he tickles me, he's gonna get himself hurt. So, the one time we were at his house, I had my legs over his lap and I was laying down on the couch. And he decided, hey, I know she told me not to tickle her, but I'ma tickle her. So, he starts tickling me, right? And my instant reaction was, I'm gonna horse kick him in the face.
Oh.
So I kicked that bitch right in his jaw, and I mostly caught his glasses. His glasses sliced his face open.
Ooh.
Oof.
I do not regret it.
What did you do
Whatsoever.
afterwards? Did he break up with you afterwards?
Nope.
Okay.
I literally he looked me in the face because he was shocked, and I looked him in the eyes, I'm like, I told you weren't supposed to tickle me.
Because, like, if he would have broke up with you, it's his fault. Why break up with you?
Honestly, I wish I did it more. Because that bitch was toxic.
Oh. Fuck him.
He wanted me to, and I told him no.
Fuck him up. Shit.
Hey, screw him. Please? No.
Please? No. No.
God.
It's like, please? Oh.
No.
I'd never let his shrimp dick get near me.
Oh.
But she saw it.
Mm-hmm.
King, do you remember phase 2 of the questions?
Not on
that were
purpose.
asked? Hey.
His brother's pantsed him in front of me.
Oh.
Oh. That's funny.
It was very uncomfortable.
Mm.
Anyone else got some stories?
I don't have many scar stories, but I do have a recent scar from an ex-girlfriend of mine from a fucking piggyback race, and I scraped my knees so bad that it is now a permanent scar on my fucking left knee. It's not interesting, but you know,
Oh, yeah.
it's there.
I got a scar on my rib because my ex-girlfriend, I figured out that she was cheating on me while we were dating. And I got so mad, I drove to her work, and I was just gonna fuck with her for a little bit, and it was while she was on break, so she cut me.
Oh.
just a little bit, not that bad, but
I had my ribs fractured
she didn't.
and my hand fractured.
I don't think she meant to because it was with her nail.
Oh.
But if she did, it really didn't hurt that bad because I was still mad, and then I really felt it whenever I got home.
Do we have
I just
any?
poured.
People dragged me down my concrete steps because some asshole called her across the street while I was had a hold of her, and I was too small to actually walk her.
Oh.
Okay.
So another me fucking up my back.
So.
Do we have any other topics we want to talk about?
Anybody been in a fight?
In a fight?
I wouldn't classify them
I've
fights
heard
because I never let
I know.
I let them get one punch in and then it's done.
I know Isaac. Well, anybody that's ever beat somebody down.
I've dragged a bitch across the mall by her hair.
I threw a guy's face into his car window.
To be fair, I had every right to drag her across that mall because not only was my jealousy hitting a little bit, but the bitch grabbed my ex's dick in front of me.
She deserved it.
She was because he was like your basic, like he looked like every other guy, every fuckboy, yeah. And he's like, you're clearly not his type to be his girlfriend, and so he was wearing gray sweatpants, and apparently to her that was consent. So she grabbed his dick. My hand flew up so fast into her little blonde head, I dragged her across the mall until the security guard stopped me and told me I couldn't come back for a month.
See, that's the difference between the kind of boyfriend I am and the kind of boyfriend he probably was. He was probably telling you to stop. I would have been cheering you on.
He was cheering me on.
Like,
he was terrified, but he was cheering me on.
I would have been terrified. I would have been happy as hell.
Her friends were like,
yeah, beat that bitch ass, beat that bitch's ass.
She had her friends with her, and they were like following me and everything, trying to get me off of her. I punched one of the bitches in the nose, and so they just backed off.
You don't know how ecstatic I would have been. I would have been happy to drive you home.
So I was all the way on the other side of the mall at Hot Topic, which was like towards like the end. I dragged her all the way across to Spencer's and Macy's, which is the entire strip, which is about maybe 100 feet.
What mall were you at?
It's called Meridian Mall in my town. If Sean ever visits me, I'll take him there and I'll show him where I dragged her.
See.
And I go to that mall a lot, so I knew the security guards. That's why they didn't stop me until after I let go. And I got off with a warning.
See, I was at Wiregrass Mall one day, and the security guard was following me and my friends. I think the reason was because there was about...
Okay.
Well, that I think we lost Zach.
Yeah, I think we lost Zach.
We lost Zach. How long have we been recording?
Roughly an hour.
Roughly an hour. John, do you have any stories at least of people trying to start fights with you?
Not many. Actually, there was this one. So in my old middle school, this was basically the deciding factor of me moving to my new school. And I know it's that cliche BS where it's like, oh, you're getting bullied, move school. Yeah, I was that kid. Suck my ass. We were coming back from recess, and the way that our school was laid out was you come up this concrete path, and you take a left around a brick corner to go into the building. This kid named Steven, he was a redhead little prick, was hiding around the corner and just charged at me. And my first instinct was just to put my hands up in an X and just shove back with as much as I could at that moment. And it really just pushed me back. I didn't get knocked down, but all I remember is me just like running almost full sprint after him, and then my principal like grabbing me and saying like, "Nope, you're not doing that."
Shit.
And something else. This was my most cringiest one of me trying to start fights. So this was back in elementary, if I'm not mistaken. This was back in elementary school. This was like like fourth or fifth grade. This kid named Mason. We're on good terms now. But like obviously back then in elementary school, you guys like fourth and fifth graders think they rule everything. So they're like they're really cocky. I was one of those kids, and me and Mason had a bit of a fight on the like the playground section. So my principal kind of sectioned me off to the what is it called a placebo? Is it called a placebo where it's like a it's not like a gondola, but it's like a
No,
patio.
a gazebo.
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 That's it. Not placebo. Placebo. I don't even remember what placebo effect is, but placebo is like what you get in your face, right? Like
What?
shots.
Mm.
I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So
Don't matter.
he basically restricted me to the gazebo. Thank you, Alex. And he was talking to Mason. And all of a sudden, I don't know what came over me, but the first thing I thought I should do was I should run at him with as fast as I can and punch him as hard as I can. But I guess I made myself known before I got to him because my principal turned around and literally, like before I got to him, put his hand around my chest and like spun me around and was like, "You're restricted to the gym now. Get your ass in the gym now." And then I was like crying. My mom had to come pick me up and shit. So, I was a cringy kid. I'm still really cringy because I mean, obviously, you know, I show my love for Alex a lot. It's deserved because they've been through a lot and they deserve the world. So I want to give it to them.
Yes.
Sorry. Simp moment over. Sorry
Simp
for the
moment.
the
Simp
sudden
moment.
gravelly voice.
The simp moment.
Sorry for the sudden gravelly voice. I've been scrolling through my phone, like just like zoning out, waiting for Apex Legends to download.
Oh.
And I didn't I wasn't like had like focused until my name was called, and I'm really tired.
Oh.
Very, very tired.
The only reason I'd have to start, like, basically, I've only finished fights. That's because one girl tried to beat my ass out of jealousy. Another chick tried to beat my ass, or try to have a group of her friends jump my ass, because apparently I said something racist, though I didn't. And then another bitch was just petty as fuck. All three of them ended up with their asses on the concrete.
A lot of petty people have like tried to start fights with me, and I think it was because I didn't let my mind talk for me. I let my mouth talk for me, and like my ego. So like I was like, yeah, I'll beat your ass. I'll do this. I'll do that. And then when it came down to it, I was like, can we just talk this over like coffee or something?
I've noticed after one of my exes, I realized I need to not feed into the fact that certain guys think they're stronger than me, because it feeds into their ego too much. Like, if you are stronger than me, fine, but if you're actually not, I am not going to give into your ego and pretend that I am weak.
And pretend that I'm not going to bitch slap your ass.
Makes sense.
Like, my friend Anthony mentioned the fact that he didn't want to throw me in front of his girlfriend. I still threw the bitch, and he was twice my size. Whether or not he was going to throw me back, it doesn't matter. I still threw him. I've picked up my almost 300-pound ex. Carried him.
Oh, sorry for that.
I
It's gonna be covered by the banner
picked
anyway.
up my 300-pound ex
What
and
the
almost threw him.
Fuck.
So this is also why if people say, like, if someone weighs more than me and I tell them to lay on me, fucking lay on me. Because I've had a lot of weight laid on top of me, and I was perfectly fine. I could breathe normal. I have enough strength that if I can't breathe, I won't tell you. I will move you myself. Because I'm stubborn.
You're small, but you're stubborn. I love that.
Hey,
In case we have any people that watch our videos
we
that
have
are
a
like
few.
big into astrology, to explain why I am the way I am, I'm a Capricorn.
And I'm a Gemini.
I'm a
And I am
Leo.
a
I'm a
Leo.
Capricorn.
We have 2 Leos in this fucking conversation.
So, yeah.
No wonder why me and John sometimes just
remember-
bitch at each other.
Wait, what?
If 2 Leos are against each other, they're just gonna bitch at each other.
Yeah.
We just bitch at each other. That's our
I'm a
conversation.
Capricorn who
Idiot.
is also rising
Idiot.
Sagittarius. So,
I'm a rising Gemini. The fuck?
but my moon
Let me
is
check my
in-
Snapchat really quick.
Check my
I
snap.
recall correctly.
Well, I mean, it has
Correctly.
that.
My moon is Sagittarius. I'm rising Sagittarius. The one thing I find hilarious is the fact that even though I'm an earth sign, my element is fire. So, woohoo!
So it's loading right now, but I am a. It says I am a. God no, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to die. I'm rising. I'm a rising Taurus, I guess. I don't know what that means.
It means that's
I'm a sun in Leo. I'm a sun in Leo, moon in Cancer, rising in Taurus, Mercury in Leo, Venus in Cancer, Mars in Pisces, Jupiter in Leo, Saturn in Cancer, Uranus in Pisces, Neptune in Aquarius, Pluto in Sagittarius, and John.
and John. If you want to get
That
technical,
is my
okay.
star sign, John.
John. I'm a sun in Leo.
So wait, so
moon
we're
in
just saying
Sagittarius.
our rising, right?
Yeah.
Like what we're
Mhm.
rising at. So
I'm a
I'm
rising in
apparently
in
rising in
Gemini.
Taurus. So
Oh, my sister's star sign. Nasty.
get wrecked, idiot.
But to explain my attitude, I am a Capricorn raised by a Leo and a Capricorn.
And I will
So-
put it out to the world when Alex gets mad. It's a little hot. I will.
Oh, stop simping.
Never. Never.
You're already a
can't
tier
make me
3
do
simp. You
anything.
can't do shit.
Ah, I am forever.
You're forever a simp.
I am forever 3000.
Basically,
John, really?
he's a
Yes.
simp.
I love you 3000.
No.
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 How to make a nerd cry in 5 words or less. I love
Yeah.
you 3000.
I love you 3000.
Oh.
You have your
Hey
mother's
Alex. Hey
eyes.
Alex. Hey Alex.
Leaves
I
from
love
the
that.
vine.
I love you 3000.
I love you 3000.
Aw.
Shut up, you're just lonely.
You want to say that again?
Blue's in our whole relationship, if I'm correct.
I'm proud of you.
Hey!
Oh my god, my sister's here.
I'm so.
I'm the star of this podcast.
I'm
You're not the star of this podcast, you bitch.
Yeah, autoplay this. Please, that's all I ask. Just
I'm
auto.
relationship.
Just fucking leave.
You're flaming. She needs a toy.
What?
Crabs, don't you remember?
What crabs?
You stop it.
No.
Then what'd you just click?
A message.
So, we
Yeah.
always never know how to close out of things when we're ready. Just so you know, John. We never know how to close out.
I never know how to close out.
us. I
Oh
will close
god.
for us.
Okay.
I will close for us.
Okay.
Just let me
Close
know
then.
when we want to close. Oh, we're
Bag,
closing
bag.
now. Got it.
Shut the fuck up, Shaylin.
Are we closing now?
It's been over like an hour.
So we probably should close soon.
Soon. We don't have to close now.
Soon, yes. We don't have to close now, correct? But we should close
Shaylin's a bitch.
We could
soon.
close it. Aren't.
My sister's a bitch.
Sorry, I'm opening a bag of cheese puffs.
A bag of cheese puffs. Now I'm hungry.
Yummy.
God damn it.
Yummy.
Fuck you and your finger.
Very yummy, scrumptious.
My sister's taking apart shit.
Get
Needs
that
to
in
stop.
my gob.
But yeah, we
Get
should
that
close
cheese
2 hour
puffs
mark.
in my gob.
Stop.
Cock. What?
uh,
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
No, we don't. If
I guess we can close it now if y'all want to.
I mean,
Do
it's
we
up to you.
Do we have anything else that we want to talk about?
Do we? Vine references. Go.
Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla.
Caitlin
No.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Rebecca, it's not what it looks like. I won't hesitate, bitch. Give me your fucking money.
Bum bum.
Another one.
You
Is
can't
that
sit with
the-
us. Actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere because I
I
have
have hemorrhoids.
What's that Krish Vine where it's like it's like I'm sorry, Mom, but according to the language of
That is not correct. Because according to
According
the
to the encyclopedia.
encyclopedia,
Buddy.
B.
Come to Del Taco where they're serving free shavaka.
Free Shavaka.
she showers with Pantene.
But I got a water
I got one
balloon.
alone to keep me clean. They got watermelons on their heads, but I got a team of pumpkin heads.
I have an army. We have a hope. I got a Jordan. I got a
Jordan.
Jordan.
I got a jet. I got a shot.
I feel like this is just gonna be a combination of TikTok references and Vine references.
No,
Yup.
100%. No.
I got a crippling depression.
I got crippling
I
depression.
have
I have
hemorrhoids.
osteoporosis.
I'm gay.
I have,
I got watermelon.
I'm gay.
but I got water. Hello.
Oh, King's gone.
I am very, very tired. I apologize to everyone listening. I know you probably
Groggy
hate hearing the
voice,
corpse
man.
voice, but I honestly cannot help. I cannot help it.
Groggy
Okay, can I
voice
just say
man.
my the profile pictures? It looks like Blue is in between John and I.
Let me check. It literally just looks like I have my back turned to you.
It looks like John has his back turned to you, Alex.
Maybe you're just, you know what, Alex? I always did label you the special one.
Oh.
You know I love you.
This is what I see, okay?
Well,
I see.
you're on mobile, so.
Mobiles. Oh.
Off.
Okay, bye.
I'm kidding. Don't,
Oh,
don't,
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 please.
John.
No, no, no,
No.
no.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
Cool.
Honestly, I feel like everyone's slowly just dipping.
Yeah.
So, and we've been in the podcast for over an hour. Little bit.
A little bit over an hour, yeah. We started recording
So,
at
John.
like 8:30.
You wanna close us out?
Shitface.
John.
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 John. John.
John.
John.
John.
John.
We know you can hear us.
John.
John.
Fucking shifted.
you don't close out, I will.
You're being given the opportunity to close out, John.
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 John. John.
John. Wake the fuck up.
John. You know what? You know what?
John.
John. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Oh.
John.
John.
John. Oh no, what did we do? John.
John. He's gone.
No.
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 Oh no.
Man down. Man down. Okay.
So,
We're gonna close this.
I guess
Wait.
That's-
Wait. He's on his phone. John.
John. Oh boy.
Which means, like, I'm not going to have Wi-Fi tomorrow or at all with my PC. And I'm honestly so tempted just to throw this thing in the ocean.
Oh.
Live by an ocean, John. We have lakes.
Well, it does not matter, Alex. I'm going to throw this thing in the water if this just keeps persisting. And I can't, I literally cannot. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. This is connected. Come on, piece of ass. Come on. Wi-Fi troubles really make me sad.
Mm.
If I do a mobile hotspot, I can do a mobile hotspot. So I can do a mobile hotspot. I can actually.
Are you still gonna close us out though?
Sure, I don't really care.
Oh.
It does not matter to me.
Okay.
So
Do so.
yes.
Good sir.
Thank you for watching the podcast. If you liked it, subscribe. If you don't, I don't really care. So, love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
There you go.